back to my channel. I'm your host Mohsen Ali and you are watching Global Scope News. You will go to channel for the latest updates and in-depth analysis for the important events. Today, we are going to discuss the very tight and intense race between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. As we approach the final weeks of the US presidential election, the latest polls indicate a rather thin margin between the two giant candidates, and with the presidential debate coming up on Tuesday, the stakes have never been higher. Now, if you are wondering about what all of this means for the election and how this affects the campaign strategies of both candidates, you are in the right place. We are going to take a close look at the numbers, the current mood of the voters, and the factors that could ultimately decide who win this election. Make sure you are subscribed to Global Scope News as you don't miss out any critical updates as the election approaches. The New York Times and Senior College recently conducted a national polls that shows Donald Trump and Kamala Harris a virtual third in the run-up of the election. According to the poll, Trump is leading with 48% of the votes, while Harris is just behind at 47%. Now, the difference of 1 percentage point is actually within the margin of error of the survey, which is 3 percentage points. This basically means that this race could go either way, and neither candidate can afford to relax at this point. What this poll suggests is that both candidates are in a very favorable position, where even a small shift in voters' sentiments could swing the results in their favor. Another poll conducted by CBS YouGov reinforced this tight race, particularly in swing states like Michigan and Pennsylvania. These states are extremely important because they often end up deciding in the election. The Michigan Harris is leading by a narrow margin of 50% to 49%, while in Wisconsin she has a similar swing lead to 51% or 49%. However, in the Pennsylvania, the two candidates are tied. These numbers tell us that the election is going to be very competitive in these battleground states. And a small change in voters' turnout or preference could dramatically alter the outcome. Even though President Joe Biden dropped out of the race in July, Trump's support base remains solid, despite a rocky period for the campaign following Biden's exit. The most recent poll shows that Trump's cover supporters are sticking with him. This is a very significant point because it demonstrates that Trump's base is the silent and unlikely to shift, even with the change in the dramatic candidate. Harris now faces the challenge of not only securing her own base but also trying to win over some of the undecided voters who might still be on the fence. One key insight from the New York Times polls is that many voters feel they need to learn more about Kamala Harris. According to the survey, 28% of likely voters said that they needed more information about the Democratic nominee, compared to only 9% who said that the same about Trump. This indicates that while Trump is already a well-known figure whose views are widely understood, Harris still has the opportunity to define herself and make her case to the American people. This is why the upcoming presidential debate is so crucial. It's a chance for Harris to not only defend her policy positions but also to introduce herself to a wider audience and explain that she stands for. As for Tuesday's debate, it could prove to be one of the most decisive moments in the entire campaign. Within the race being so close, any performance boost or stumble during the 90-minute debate could shift the momentum in a significant way. Harris will likely focus on elaborating her policy plans and distinguishes herself for Trump, especially on issues like the economy, healthcare, and climate change. At the same time, Trump will try to highlight his own record as president and argue that his leadership is what American needs for the next 4 years. Given that the race is so tight, even a small improvement in polling numbers for either candidate could be the difference between winning or losing. Kamala Harris campaigns has recognized this as well. In an email to supporters, Jan O'Mara Dillon, the chair of Harris campaigns, pointed out that that are the underdogs in this election. She emphasized that they still have a lot of work to do to ensure victory and that they will need to continue aggressively raising money to compete with Trump's campaign. She also monetized that the Electoral College tends to benefit the Republican tickets, which makes it even more important for Harris to win as many votes as possible in the swing states. This reference to the Electoral College is key because, as they saw in the 2016 election, it's not just about winning the popular vote. Hillary Clinton won the popular vote in 2016, but still lost to Trump because of the Electoral College. So, Harris will have to focus on these battleground states to secure enough electoral votes to win. Another significant finding from the CBC poll is that voters seem to trust Harris more than the Trump when it comes to issue of mental and cognitive health. According to the poll, Harris had a double-digit lead over Trump. When voters were asked who they believed was better suited to serve as president in terms of mental fitness. Furthermore, a large number of voters, 71%, disapproved of Trump's comments about Harris, finding them to be insulting. This could work in Harris' favor, especially among voters who are looking for a candidate they feel they can trust and respect. However, the economy remains a major issue in the election, and this is where Trump continues to hold an advantage. Among white, non-college educated voters, Trump is widely seen as a candidate who can provide better economic opportunities, with 53% favoring Trump over Harris 27%. This group of voters is a crucial part of Trump's base, and his ability to appeal to their economic concerns is one of the reasons why his support remains strong. Finally, looking at these trends over the past few months, we can see that the polls have remained consistently close. Similar New York Times senior collapse poll conducted in the late July, just after Biden dropped out of the race. Trump was also leading by 1 percentage point. A difference that, like now, as within the margin of error. This indicates that the race has been close for some time, and there has been a major shift in the numbers in the swing states. The polling has also remained tight, with both candidates competing neck and neck. This election is shaping up to be one of the closest in the recent history, and even single vote will count. To sum up of the upcoming weeks are going to be incredibly important in deciding who will win the presidency. The US presidential election is too close to call, and both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris has a lot at stake. With the polls showing a tight race, the presidential debates on Tuesday could be a game changer. As the campaigns move forward, we will continue to monitor the developments and bring you the latest updates. If you want to stay informed about what's happening, make sure to subscribe to Global Scope News. My name is Mohsen Ali, and I will keep providing you with the most up-to-date news and analysis in simple and very easy to understand language, also the about the elections campaigns. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay connected with all new important news. Take care.